Okay, audio is good. My singing is very good. Very good. All right. Is anybody joining us? Let me see. Okay, let's read some what's going on in the universe. Nothing here, nothing there. No one is joining us on the Discord. Just horrible. Completely horrible. What do we got? Look, we need to redo a little bit of the drawings. The ticking. This is 1.4. The ticking wave transmission initiation. This is the ticking wave. Good. We need to clear. Everything must be cleared. Everything must be made transparent. It would have been easier to just have one diagram, but okay, we need to take la 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 la. This is la 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 la. La 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 la. I wish I could play you this music. I love it so much. I love it so much. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, so we need to replace all of the. Oh my God.
This is the latest shit. Follow Trump.
I clicked on. I shut down the computer because I have a button. Whoever designed this keyboard. Oh my God, what an idiot. One of the keys is just the turn off key. It's just one of the keys. One of the keys on the keyboard turns off the computer. Can you believe it? I need to disable this button, but then I wouldn't be able to turn off the computer. This is just ludicrous. 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 La 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 la. Let me see. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la.
La 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 la. Da dee da 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 na 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 na. La 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 la. Anyway, so there you go. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I must to admit, it's a very nice. All right. So what do we got? Down. What do we got? We wanted to delete. Instead of hitting delete, we hit self-destruct. 0, 0, 0, destruct 0. La 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 la. Okay, we gotta move this manually. We can't. There's no way, like I wish I could use control and arrow to move it, but I can't. There's no such function. Maybe shift? Oh, shift does it. Very nice. It's a very nice. It's a very nice. Okay, the ticking wave has reached the tick detector. This is the tick detector. We need to make a note of this. This is the tick detector. This is the tick initiator, tick detector. La 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 la. Let's make a note. We need to make a call out, a call out, a call out. So the tick detector. The tick detector. This is, well, we first need to make this a little bigger. This is the tick detector. But this should be black. Always bet on black. The tick detector, whereas the ticking wave transmission initiator, this is the tick initiator. So you know what, let's just take this, copy, and this is going to be the tick initiator, the tick initiator. La 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 la. La 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 la. This is the tick initiator, the tick detector, but it's also, well, everything here doubles up. Okay. La 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 la. Why am I not being joined? La 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 la. La 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 la. And no one is coming. No one is joining. And I wrote to the people of the chat. Here, join me, please. Please join me, please. How do you know who is online right now? I don't know these people. There's no one. Physicist was an interesting, I think, person. Suggestion, not interesting. Pending. So Andrew, who's Andrew? I don't know. Online. Oh, these are just the people who are online. Crit, I remember Crit. Okay, we gotta just keep working on this, on the diagrams. La la la. This is a tick detector, tick initiator. This is the rubber ducky clock. This is the rubber ducky. Well, this is the water. We need to say this is the water. This is the water in the bathtub is one word. In the bathtub. Okay, so 1, 1, that's good. 1, 2 is the rubber ducky. 1, 3 is the clock. Well, it's the rubber ducky's clock. This is the rubber ducky's clock. The rubber ducky clock. The rubber ducky's clock. The rubber duckies. La 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 la. This is the rubber ducky's clock. 1.4, the ticking wave transmission initiation, the tick initiator. Well, we need to say that this is the first wave. This is the wave. We need to explain that these waves are just at different times. It's not like, so we need to say that this is the wave, la wave, la 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 la. This is the initiated wave. It's an initiated wave. And this is, maybe we should have, well, I mean, so let's just say the initiated wave. Let's take this, copy this, and paste it here. This is, well, I wanted to say that this is, oh wait, this is not good. We need to move this a little bit. Order, send backwards. We need the waves to come forwards. We can send it, I think, all the way back. La 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 la. Yeah. T la 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 la. That's 60 texture. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Let's look at the markets today. How did the markets perform today? Wow, 1.66%. S&P went up. Wow. Oh my God, Tesla 5%, Nvidia 6.5. Jesus. Where is the recession? We were promised the recession. The recession is gone. The expert is that the recession is coming. We're going to get recession. We're going to get stagnation. We're going to get revision. We're going to get Yeah. Meanwhile, the markets are celebrating every day. It's good. They're going up. They're going down, but mostly they're going up. Guess who predicted we're not going to have a recession? Can you guess? When I saw the inflation, you know what I said? I said good. Why did I say good? Because inflation is natural. Inflation is the market responding naturally to whatever is poking it, whatever is causing it. Prices need to go up. This is the freedom of the market. If you understand economics, you know that the markets perform best when they're free. A person performs best, I perform best, you perform best, we all perform best when we're free. So if I'm always pushing for my salary to go up, you're always pushing your salary to go up. Everybody's pushing their income to go up. And sometimes things happen and and there's shortages and prices need to go up, right? That's just the nature of the beast. So you got to let the prices go up. There's no problem with that. If you don't let the prices go up, you get shortages. If you're a dummy dum-dum, you don't understand economics, then you're a communist and you love starving to death, apparently. Okay, nevertheless, this is the tick detector. Now, I wanted to say that, right, so I already said the initiated wave. So I wanted to say that this is that initiated wave at t equals 0, t equals 1, t equals 2, t equals 3, t equals 4. But I'm just saying that I don't want people to think that this is the initiator is creating multiple waves. La 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 la. So I need to magnify this. This actually needs to be magnified. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, so we're going to have to magnify. I don't know if we can magnify this. I just don't know. La 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 la. No, not escape. I keep hitting escape. Control click. La 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 la. Oh my God! Come on, stop it! Stop it! What are you doing? What are you doing? How did that happen? Control Shift Z. Let's take. Oh, we didn't take everything with us. Control. Move the whole lot to the center. Now magnify. We didn't need actually to move it. La 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 la. La 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 la. Something like that. So this is the tick detector. I wish I could move this without. I wish I could lock the yellow dot on the target. I wish I could lock it on the target. Why don't they do that? Now, I just wanted to say this is the wave at t equals 0, at t equals 1, at t equals 2. Can I do that? Can I? No. It's going to always write at the center. So, what do we do? What do we do? La 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 la. I just need. I don't want to say that this is the initiated wave. I just want to say t equals 0. At t equals 0, it's here. At t equals 1, it's here. At t equals 2, it's here. I want to show that it's moving. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to say t equals 0. I don't like 0. T equals 1. La 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 la. At t equals 1. This is the wave. And then this is going to be the same way. This is a t equals 2. The t equals 3. T equals 4. Oh, somebody's here. Let's see who's here. La 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 la. Somebody new. Google Chakra. Wait. Oh, we have people from the internet. The people of the internet. Internet trend. Yo, sup? The internet's people, come to join me in the Discord. Come to talk to me. Come to talk to me. Please, come to talk to me. NVC, please join me. La 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 la. Let's sing. Let's write this paper together so I don't. It's so boring. I hate writing papers. It's such a boring chore. La 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 la. La 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 la. T equals 1, T equals 2, T equals 3, T equals 4, T equals 5. T equals 5? But what does it mean, T? This is the wave at, we need to actually say, the wave at time equals 1, whatever that means. It doesn't mean anything. I just want to express the fact that it's one wave expanding over time. So maybe we should write a note. Notice this is one wave expanding over time. La la. Okay, this is one wave. Notice that this is one wave expanding over time. So I'm gonna put a bracket here. So notice that this is a single wave expanding over time. La 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 la. Okay, let's put a bracket. La 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 shape equation. La 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 la. Yeah, somebody's talking to us. La 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 la. La la la. Oh, I'm not sharing. So I wanted to share this. Let's see what they're saying. But they're not joining. Just landed. So let's join me in VC. La la. Oh, you've joined me in the VC. You're muted. You have to unmute yourself, Mr. Oh, you left. Wait, something is wrong. Oh, wait, is Amber here? Something is wrong. Let me leave. Let me come back. Yeah, Amber. This is a bug. It says Amber is here. A Google Chakra, you need to unmute yourself, Mr. Chakra. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Can you unmute yourself? Do you have the power? Tell me what is the problem? Why are you unable to unmute yourself? Da 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 da. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, I think notice that this is a single wave expanding over time. This is the tick detector. This is the tick wave. Notice that this is the tick wave. This is the tick wave. It is a single wave expanding over time. La 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 la. something like this, right? La 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 la. So 1.5, the ticking wave has reached, well, it has expanded and reached the tick detector. La 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 la. That's 1.6. The talking response. Google Chakra, what's happening, man? What's happening? Why can't you talk? Can you type in the chat? Can you type in the side chat? Hello. Hi. Unmute. La 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 la. But you should type Google Chakra. You should not type. You should type here. Google Chakra. Type here. La 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 la. Go to the side chat so I don't have to go every time. Oh, I have no mic. Sorry. Oh. So what about your phone? Use your phone. Use your phone. You don't have to use a laptop. You can just install what do you call it? Discord on your phone. Anyway, don't type here. Don't type here. Go to the side chat. Oh my god. No keyboards. What? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, I'm getting back to work. So, but you were, I don't know what to tell you. What? La la la. Virtual keyboard. I don't know what to tell you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me on YouTube? La 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 la. Yes. All right, then just let's continue on YouTube. You can, if you want, write comments on YouTube because I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you need a mic. Otherwise, it's going to be a very boring conversation. La 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 la. Okay, the next step is 1.6. The talking. Well, one thing is for sure. Before anything, we need to make everything transparent. Okay, this is the ting. The ting. What do you call the ting? You call it the ting. So it's basically this guy. We want to copy this guy. La 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 la. Okay, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I want to maybe take a break and drink something. Get a drink. La la la. I mean, a protein shake. I don't mean alcoholic beverage. I don't really drink alcoholic beverages when I'm like. It's like very fattening. I wouldn't do it by myself. La 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 la. Russia deploys more troops to Kursk. When? 3 hours ago? To Kursk as Ukraine advances. One thing I wanted to make sure everybody knows that I think that Putin is a pathetic idiot, the pathetic loser. So if anybody gets a chance to put a bullet through his head, do me a favor. I'll consider that a personal favor. Him and the leaders of Iran put a bullet through their head. That'd be nice. I mean, there's a list, the axis of evil. Basically all the dictators. We need to talk. I need to explain to you my political position. Anyway, so 1.6. If somebody wants to debate me, by the way, politics. If anybody's pro Putin, you want to debate me, So debate me. La 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 la. Let me see. What about what's his name? Oh, his name is Judas. Judas. Are you free to talk? La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. We need to add this. So shift. Wait, I'm not sharing. Let's share. Okay. It's basically this, but let's move it to the back. Order center back. Okay. So the talking response wave transmission initiation. So this is the detector, but it's also the talk wave transmission initiator. So let's take this. La 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 la. This is the talking wave or response wave. Response wave initiator. This is the initiator. And this is the initiated response wave. Talk response wave. La 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 la. La 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 la. The talking response wave. So that's the wave. Okay, it's pretty clear. Okay, what's this? The talking wave has reached the talk detector. Except for we need what happened? What is going on here? So we need to take, why is it jumping when I'm clicking it? La la, what is, oh. So there's no way we can pick up the rubber ducky. What is going on here? This needs to be sent to the back. Order. I think if we send it to the back, we'll be able to pick this up. All right. Copy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Send it to the back. Well, send backwards. No, we have to send it to the back. Order. Send it all the way to the back, but then I wouldn't be able to pick it, so send this to the back. La 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 la. Okay. So what are we seeing here? The talking wave has reached the talk detector. So this has to be the talk detector. So this is this is the tick detector. And now we're going to show the talk detector. So this is the talk detector. The talking wave has reached the talk detector. We need to make sure that they understand that this is a single wave, just like before. La 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 la. We need to take all of this and without this, just this. Mm-hmm. 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 La 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 la. Okay, so this has to be just a little bit. This is a straight wave, so it should be basically like this. Oh, but then the lower wave doesn't make. Alright, okay, whatever. The talk detector, but I also want to say that these are the waves through time. So I want to take this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Copy. Put them here. I have to explain this to these people like they are dummy dum-dums. So again, paste. So basically like this. That actually needs to stay there. This can go here. I need a better tool for this work, this type of work, the talk detector. So, I mean, Einstein didn't do a single drawing in his proof. Everything is just equations. Maybe we're doing an overkill with all the drawings. Okay, so this is going to be this. This is going to be here. This is going to be here. Okay. So notice that this is the talk wave. It is a single wave expanding over time. Exactly. And this is the talk detector. The talking wave has reached the talk detector. Okay, good. So this is 1.7. I think 1.8 is the last one of the ones. The second ticking cycle transmission initiation. So can't take this. We need a small rubber ducky. Come on. 1.8. Keep skipping. La 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 la. Okay, take this copy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Destroy this. Destroy. La 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 la. And paste. Send this to the back. And send this also to the back. Where is the note? Second ticking cycle transmission initiation. Okay, I think it's clear. Okay, so that's the ones. Okay, that was just the introduction. Now the actual experiment, the Gedanken, the actual Gedanken. La 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 la. No one is watching. Why is no one watching us? La 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 la. I don't know, when should I go to sleep? La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, Elon Musk. Space at my friend's ranch in Wyoming. Wow. Wyoming. Oh my God. Trump to Elon. Biden actually did something that was impossible. Both sides hate him. La 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 la. Okay, let's continue killing ourselves. So the next step is the velocity relative to the water. Okay, a moving rubber ducky at some velocity. All right. La 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 la. Okay, we're not gonna use this rubber ducky. Maybe we have it with us. I doubt it. Let's go we don't need this rubber ducky. We don't need this, we don't need that. Let's go get a rubber ducky like this one. This is a good rubber ducky. Copy. La 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 la. La 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 la. But this needs to come to the front. So that the text is visible. The velocity relative to the water. A moving velocity of the rubber ducky. Velocity of the rubber ducky. La 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 la. La 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 la. Velocity of the rubber ducky relative to the water. Zzz. It's a moving rubber ducky. Zzz. Figure 2.1, a moving rubber ducky at some velocity. La 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 la. Okay. 2.2. Ticking wave initiated while moving. Wait, are we gonna go? Wait. Discord 24 minutes ago. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Let me check. Is there anyone alive anywhere else on Discord? This is a huge server. This is a terrible server. La 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 la. La 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 la. Let's see what's going on with these guys. La 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 la.
The houses of the bands.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, sama nigga.
What are you guys talking about?
Niggas.
Okay. Anything else? Do you wanna have a debate?
About
Niggas?
what?
Are
Do
you
you have
pro
anything
Putin or something?
pro Putin?
Putin? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure these guys are actually related to Putin. They told me one time.
Bro, Putin. If I was related to Putin, I don't agree with what he's doing, but man,
Man, there's no spare beds. They did something with the beds, bro.
nah, bro, we're gonna
Nah.
fucking molest some sheeps and gonna exploit them.
But the
Anyway,
sheep.
what's your position? Like, are you right, left, Trump, Kamala? What are you?
I am
Fuck Kamala. What a fucking
I'm-
nigga.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck? Indian nigga, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. La,
The
la,
fuck vote for that?
la, 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 la.
Mr. Slave,
Yeah.
I miss you so much.
So why don't you come join me? Because I'm like killing myself. I'm writing the paper. It's so boring. I want me to show you all the figures that I drew today.
I'm playing Minecraft.
Oh, that's incredible. I would rather kill
That is.
myself.
Yep.
You said you need a dark oak?
I need the what? Yeah,
Dark oak?
Uh,
I found oak. I didn't find dark oak.
I need to be the blackest one.
Bro, fuck you.
la, 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 la,
I find you something nice and then you don't want it.
la, la, la.
Mr. Slave, are you a nigger?
Am I a knicker? No, I'm a nickel. La, la, la.
Are you white?
Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. I'm live.
No, not live. Are you white?
Am I white?
Yeah.
Let's just say that if I walk in the sun, smoke starts coming out of my skin.
It'd be
Really?
very upsetting if you weren't white. Be very sad for society, right?
Why is it of any importance?
Because like white people are the best, right?
Well, the chick that I was dating, she's not white. I love
He's disgusting.
what?
That's disgusting.
Well, my heart is completely shattered, so my heart doesn't care what color she is.
It should. It
I
really
mean,
should.
in the end of the day, you were gonna sprinkle some white on her, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, it should care what color she is, though.
I was chatting with someone on Discord, and she really liked me, and we liked each other, and she said, "Come make me Snow White babies. Come and colonize me." What do you think? What do you think about that?
This nigga was having a nice dream.
Mm.
Yeah, but Mr. Slave, don't you want women to colonize you? Like, don't you want them to put collars on you and stuff?
Definitely. That's definitely my preference, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back to writing my boring paper. So you can come visit me anytime and colonize me whenever you want. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. What about Amber? Amberger. Where's Amberger? Hi. I'm back home. Come visit me, please. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, so that's 2.1. 2.2 is going to be, well, what are we actually trying to say? What we are trying to say is that this is time dilation. So this time, because the rubber ducky is moving, you're going to get time dilation. And that's basically the end of the discussion. And here we have basically everything. And that's it. That's the whole paper. There's nothing else. I mean, this is the calculation. And that's it. And then we have everything here. That this discussion. Oh my god! What do you want? Who is this? Hamburger. Just a bit. Okay. Even a bit is great because I'm so bored. This paper is so boring. Oh my god. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hello.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I'm so happy you come to visit me.
Yeah, it's perfect time. I'm in the bathtub, so
Oh my god, that's amazing. You know, I went.
it's so nice.
Oh my god, that is so great. You know, I went to a party and I feel just a little better, just a little bit better.
That's nice, dude. You shake it off.
Yeah, I mean, I was, like dancing and talking to women and friends and laughing. So I just forgot a little bit how much my heart hurts. But now it's better. Also, after talking to you, I feel
Yeah,
better.
that's good, dude. Like there is life after love.
Yeah, but I didn't know that I love her. I had no idea. This is so strange. Like only
There's a Lila type of love. Like there's a type of love where it's like you don't really necessarily love the person until you realize they love you or
yeah,
did love you. And then it's like a limerence. It's like I miss what I had, and I didn't know I had it. And if I had
yeah,
it back, I would treat it differently.
yeah,
So it's
definitely.
in a sense a type of regret.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So it's about like self forgiveness. You can't do
yeah,
anything with what you didn't know before.
yeah,
And if that's really what it's about, then you're mourning like the loss of something that you never had because you never had a mutual experience.
yeah. That's true.
It's not to belittle it, but maybe if it lessens the pain, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm, mhm. Anyway, I'm writing this paper, and what I discovered is that it's really efficient. Like when there were people online with me as I was writing it, and they were asking questions. So as I was answering their questions, I was writing down their answers or the answers to their question right into the body of the paper. So it was so convenient.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Oh, definitely. But right now there's no one. It's like everybody died or something. I don't know what happened.
Zach got him.
Zach. Wait, you know Zach?
I know Zach from like the vegan community. He's just one of the British kids who pops up and acts obnoxious.
Yeah, what's wrong with that guy?
He's just British. There's nothing wrong with him. That's just how the British kids like spend their time.
Really
It
weird.
sucks actually because we have a lot of them and we can't really moderate. Like there was a rule in politics before, like big politics, where if you like knew someone was under 18 and they came on like during school hours, we could kick them like reasonably just based off of that because we were like go back to school.
Mm,
And like they would always be like I'm homeschooled or I'm not supposed to be in school today, and we would just be like yeah, tough luck.
mm,
So, like if they would implement a similar thing based on UK time, half of this shit wouldn't happen, but like they're just like this uncharted um like thing with them where it's like we never tried to moderate them, so we just can't.
mhm,
And since most of us aren't in the UK, like they just get away with whatever the hell they want,
mhm, mhm. Wait, how old is he?
He told me he was 17, but that doesn't mean anything, you know. It doesn't mean anything when anyone tells you how old they are, but like especially like a little troublemaker kid, like yeah, he could just be saying that to make it seem like he's more mature or something. He's maybe 16, 14. That kind of makes more sense to me.
So at that young age, they are naturally more obnoxious than normal humans.
They are very obnoxious. Like all they get for fun is like running around, like fucking breaking things, you know. I've seen a lot of them like drinking in the streets. I wonder if the lower drinking age has anything to do with it. Maybe it just makes it more normalized. But like, you know, smoking cigarettes at like 12 years old, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think of like the most ghetto little shithead kids when I think of the UK.
Mm. That makes so much sense. I didn't put this information together. Now it makes so much sense. I had to ban him. He was just
Oh wow. I'm
yeah.
not surprised.
I would have banned him.
Let me try to find for you. There's like a cool TV show I watched. I don't remember if it's on Hulu or Netflix, but like I can find you probably a free link to it. And it was about these two people in the UK that were living on the dole. So it means that like the government just buys them whatever. You know, they get like a pension for just being broke. They're not disabled, they're just broke.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about like all the little antics they get into. And like, you know, the police officers have known them since they were children and they just basically can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just
Wow.
like, oh, I stopped that. And you know, these people are just like racing shopping carts down the street, like going insane.
Oh, I see. Incredible.
It's like it's comparable to like the British Trailer Park Boys, but they're not, you know, it's not fictional.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Wait, and this phenomenon doesn't occur in the US?
It does, but I'd say in the UK, considering it's a smaller country, like they could get a grip on it a lot easier than we could in America. In America, it's like a low income like area type of thing. In the UK, it's just children. Like you know how like the boomers said that they were treated like a different species by their parents. I think that it's a lot like that there for them. And like, you know, that's why they act like that because they're in a sense like chronically belittled and not treated like people. So then they just run around like little assholes.
But the boomers were treated just the opposite, were abused. Oh, you say, but the boomers,
I think that in the UK domestic abuse is like really normalized.
no, but the boomers and behaved like the like model citizens. No?
I wouldn't say so. Like we had a lot of issues with them like not taking accountability for things and like, you know, being awful parents. So if they can't like what is it? If they can't lead by example, then there was no example to be had. I think that society just made up for them. And we used to have a stronger society. Now we have a society that's basically structured on their backs and it's crumbling because they didn't have the foundation.
Wait, today's society is crumbling?
I'd say so.
Really?
Like in the United States, like socially and economically, yes.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was homeless, it was like ridiculously normalized. Like it felt like more people were homeless than not, and that's not even an exaggeration because in most areas they won't let you rent. So it's like a lot of empty buildings just because they want like 5 tenants in a 10-tenant building to give the illusion of privacy. So like they make it harder than it needs to be. Like that's the type of structure the boomers built was like, let's make everything harder than it needs to be because that benefits me in the moment. I think that's exactly how the UK is run still. especially when you look at their politics, like they are the antithesis of progressive. Like they hate gay people still, and that's so uncommon. Like across the whole world, it's like, come on, it's 2024, and they just compare them. Like I've had kids from the UK, like kids, tell me that they think that 40% of child molesters are gay, and that 80% of gay people are into children. Like, and they firmly believe that.
Wait, maybe it's true. No, I don't know. If maybe the
It's just statistically false. Like it's very statistically false.
So why are they saying it?
It also feels like something a boomer would say, in my opinion.
So you feel like our young generation is similar to the boomers?
No, I'm saying in the UK things haven't progressed past that point, which is what makes their children such little shits.
Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Mm-hmm. Anyway, do you want me to show you the figures that I drew today for the paper?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to see it here. How would I show you?
If you stream it, I can watch the stream.
Yeah, it's on the stream right now. You're on the stream right now.
Oh, so okay.
Here.
Sorry, UK.
UK? What? Oh, because you're talking about the UK.
Yeah.
Here, I'll share it. Now they can't hear you. This is the text. So here, let me show you some of the drawings. So this is just a bathtub from a top view. It's nothing. And then this is a rubber ducky. The green is a rubber ducky. It's a strange paper. And this is again the rubber ducky, but this time it has a clock. This is a strange clock. It's a very strange clock. It's an Einstein clock. It's a clock based on Einstein's thought experiment. Maybe I should make a note of that. It's based on Einstein's thought experiment. This is the rubber ducky's clock. It is based on Einstein's Gedanken clock. Come on. Thought experiment. La 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 la. Do you have any questions? Do you have any idea what this paper is about?
About gravity?
No. It's actually the very, very foundations of Einstein's theory of special relativity. It's the postulate, the Einstein's postulate, the Einstein assumption that the speed of light is constant for all moving observers in inertial frames of reference. It's really it's actually a bizarre assumption, and I'm showing that it's so bizarre that it's basically destroyed all of science for the past 120 years. I'm accusing the Einstein revolution of destroying science. What do you think? Does that
I'm okay with destroying science.
wait, what?
I'm okay with destroying science.
Wait, you're okay with destroying science?
Yeah.
Why? You hate science?
Um, no.
So you don't want to destroy science, or you do want to destroy science?
I'm ambivalent to the destruction of science.
Really? You don't love
Yeah.
science?
Now, if we shut it down tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be cool with it.
Wait, what? If we don't have science, then
No, listen.
mm-hmm.
Because I know the majority of the things I need to know.
But you're not gonna have.
If I never learn another thing about science again, it's not going to impact my life negatively if I don't know something.
What do you mean? It's going to. Of course, it's going to impact your life because when you talk.
How?
Because when you talk to me, I am very scientific. You're not going to be able to talk to people like me.
Okay, but if we shut down science tomorrow, then you'll have to talk about something else, and then I can still come.
No, but I am a model scientist. I'm the top scientist of the universe. I am.
So if I made science illegal, you're telling me right now you would practice illegal science?
I would have to. I mean, how can I not be scientific? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do that. I would feel like
Well, that puts me in kind of a bind.
what?
That puts me in kind of a rough position because it's like I don't want to have to turn in one of my friends
You don't
to the
want.
science police.
Wait. You don't want to have to turn
The
me
science.
into the science police?
No,
But would you? Would you turn me into the science police if
I
science?
think I would turn the other way. I would look the other way unless it immediately like threatened me politically.
But if
Then I would have to.
but without science, like how would you psychoanalyze people? Psychology is a science.
Psychology is not a science.
Wait, what?
It's an observational study.
It's
Observations aren't science. Psychology is based entirely off of anecdotes, so we could keep psychology.
psychology is based on anecdotes, but I mean,
No,
fine.
psychology is based on the study of human beings.
I mean,
Those human beings are telling one another like their findings. So it's completely anecdotal evidence. Everything about
no,
it is anecdotal.
no, but I would say that psychoanalysis. Do you know psychoanalysis?
Psychoanalysis is not mathematical and it's not got a scientific method.
What do you mean? Like the
Like,
psychoanalysis is basically you use science to psychoanalyze yourself and your friends. You're using.
no, psychoanalyzing someone is not a science. It's not. Like you could say like maybe if I test someone and I see that they have low levels of something and I give them levels of something and then they are brought back up to some sort of standard, that would be considered science because it's chemical and because there's a method and like an experiment, there's a result. That's not what psychoanalyzing someone is. Psychoanalyzing someone is just listening to them and interpreting them like based off of the knowledge that you already have. It's just a life experience. That's not a science.
But science is just being reasonable. Science is like following evidence and being skeptical and being analytical and and doing trial and error and learning from experience. It's just
Well, police do that. Does that make police scientists?
yeah, of course. Of course.
No, that's just mincing words. Of course, police aren't scientists. Only a certain extent of the police force is made up of scientists. Those are forensic scientists.
But like a detective, what I am a detective. I did psychoanalysis. Like when I was studying Einstein, I was actually psychoanalyzing him. I'm still psychoanalyzing him. I read what he says and I'm thinking, what was he thinking? So I have to psychoanalyze Einstein. Do you know Einstein?
Only mildly.
Oh, okay.
I know Einstein as far as I know, like autistic research. So I do not know anything of his.
Wait, you think Einstein was autistic?
I've researched it. I haven't come to a conclusion.
Because he used to bang a lot of chicks, so I don't think he was autistic.
A lot of people who are autistic have sex. Like that's not inherently something that would make someone autistic or not.
Fascinating.
The same thing that makes some autistic people not want to be touched makes other autistic people want to be touched hard or like pressed or squeezed, and sometimes sex is the only way that they have that like fulfilled ever, especially before it was normal to talk about like sensory sensations or like sensory play or like, even using that type of method as like a therapy.
Mm.
Sometimes sex was their only outlet to explore that, you know. So a lot of guys who like to be crushed didn't realize they were autistic.
Crushed? What do you mean crushed?
Crushed, yeah, crushed. There's a crushing fetish, and typically it's done by like larger women, like crushing guys, like getting on top of them, and just they get to feel like the weight of another person on them, and like that's just their thing, and maybe they don't even like sex. That sounds incredibly autistic to me, and for a lot of people, that's just a fetish.
Mm.
So certain fetishes inadvertently cater to an autistic audience, and also a lot of autistic people just they use orgasms in order to stimulate themselves, and they get addicted to sex.
I thought that fetish is caused by like a rough childhood or traumatic childhood or something.
Fetish can be really caused by almost anything.
Mm.
Especially if you just repeat the same like stimulus over and over again. You can basically give anyone any fetish if you stimulate them the right way constantly.
Mm. Wait, so but you don't love science?
I'm not married to it, no. Like my favorite classes when I was in school were like political. Hello.
Hi, Andrew. I don't know why he's muted, but Andrew is very smart. He took the Mensa test and he got 130.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let's see, he's typing something. I don't think he can talk. I think it's like very late. He lives somewhere. Oh, above 130. Yeah, he like broke Mensa.
So nice.
It's 2 a.m. Oh my God. Yeah, he cannot talk because he would wake up everybody in his city or something or state or country. They sleep. They go to sleep at night. Da 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 da. Wait, Amber, do you debate?
Not really. I don't like the way debates are done on Discord. They're not like actual debates.
Hmm. Hmm. Would you consider yourself to be an egoist?
What's your definition of that?
Like, wait, I have a message. Let me see who's writing a message. Andrew, Clue, and Abu El Maseh. He's asking you, Amber, if you know Clue and Abed El Maseh.
No.
She says no, Andrew. She does not. Mr. Slave, Clue, Ishmael. I don't know these people, Andrew.
I don't know.
And he's face palming. I don't know why he's face palming. I don't know. I mean, Andrew happens to be young, brilliant, a great debater, and a great friend, and very like he's always very nice. Unlike, but also, wait a minute. You know who also is very nice? Judas is very nice, and I think but Judas is working. He's not. He's not wasting his life.
Yeah, I've never met that person.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I've never met that person.
Wait, Judas? You never met Judas?
No.
Yeah, Judas is very nice. Uh he supports racism. Yeah, Judas is racist. He supports Hitler. Yeah, he's a little I'm in the process of fixing him. Of course, he is a chilling dude. Yeah, he's chilling. But I need to fix him. Like he is what I used to be. Like he's extreme.
Mm.
I used to be an extremist. Anyway, Andrew, if you cannot talk, and Amber needs to get back to her bath, and I need to get back to maybe I'll take a break and then I'll keep writing or something. Andrew, I wish you could talk, man. It's like a little. I'm bored. I need to debate you.
Oh, it's you.
What?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'll see you later, buddy.
All right, Amber. I'll see you later. La 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 la. Okay, let's finish. Oh my God, it's so white. So this is 1.4. So we said that we're already up to the twos. La 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 la. This is 1.7, 1.8, 2.1. All right, let's go to 2.2. So we need to take a rubber ducky with us. La 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 la. One person is watching. Okay, so one person is watching. Okay, so we need to dispose of these, dispose of that, dispose, and paste. So ticking wave initiated while moving. Okay, but we need to order send to back. Okay, but we need this to be transparent. La 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 la. Okay, here's the wave. Wave has been initiated, but didn't we initiate the wave before? I guess not. All right, so while moving, la la, a ticking wave initiated while moving. This is the ticking wave. We need to take. Wait, there's no text? 1.8 has no text? So this is the ticking wave has been initiated. So let's take this, copy, and the ticking wave has been initiated here, okay? This is the ticking wave has been initiated. La 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 la. The ticking wave has been initiated. La 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 la. While moving. We can maybe right here. While moving, something like that. The duck is moving, and the ticking wave has been initiated. And then 2.3, and last one is 2.4. All right, so 2.3 is going to say so this is the first position, second position. Well, let's read what it says. So the rubber ducky, we need to maybe put numbers. When there's a lot of text, you need to tell people how to read. So this is 1. La 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 la. So 1. The rubber ducky at the time of initiating the ticking wave. This is ticking wave. That's 1. 2, we as the stationary observers can see time dilation. That's 3. So we need to say that this is the rubber ducky after ticking wave reaches detector while moving. So, I can't believe no one on this earth has noticed this. This is absolutely incredible. How could this be? I mean, it's so simple, so straightforward. I'm not saying anything. It's like I'm the dumbest person on earth, and I'm the one who ends up noticing this nonsense. This is nonsense. This is complete nonsense. La 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 la. 2. So 1, the rubber ducky, and this is now the rubber ducky at the time that the wave, at the time that the what? The ticking wave. The ticking wave, yeah, what about it? Is detected by the ticking detector. La 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 la. La 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 la. The rubber ducky at the time that the ticking wave is detected by the ticking detector. So it has moved. Next thing. Well, this should be, maybe this should be 2. And this should be 3. And this should be 4. Wait. 4. Ugh. Whatever. 4. We, as the stationary observers, can see time dilation. Wait, somebody's here. Andrew, can you talk? So, what do you want me to do? La 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 la. La, la, la. You cannot go outside, like to the street, to talk, where you don't have internet in the street. I sound so silly. I am silly. I am a silly Willy. So what? But I'm doing something excruciatingly boring. Something. I am inside the home, and it's 2:10 a.m. Look, I mean, I'm doing something so boring. It took me. Sing for me. So look, it took me basically 3 weeks or so to figure this out. I mean, after years of, trying to understand special relativity and general relativity and quantum mechanics, after all these years that I could not figure it out. And then in the last like 2.5 weeks, I finally figured out so much. It was such a, so much work. I don't know what it is. And now I'm trying to write a paper, and it's so boring. Writing the paper is so boring. Doing the research is so exciting. I could not sleep. But writing a paper is so boring. I want to kill myself. There's got to be a better way to write papers. I mean, at least I'm doing it while I'm online. If I would have to write this paper all alone, I do in Chat GPT. What do? You write a paper in Chat GPT? La 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 la. But can Chat GPT do drawings for you? Do figures? Draw figures for you? Oh my god, my brain is shutting down. La 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 la. Oh my god. No, right. Anyway, You cannot talk, so let me get back. Anytime you have something to say, I'll run to read it. Okay. So 4, we as stationary observers can see time dilation. I mean, how do we see time dilation? We need to show this angle. Okay, let's see what you wrote. Dilation, not dilation. Dilation, like to dilate, means to add water. Isn't time dilation, you add water, you make it less concentrate, to dilate. I think to dilate means to add water. Let me check, give me a second. To dilate. To dilate. Everybody calls it time dilation. I don't know, to make wider. Oh, it's to make wider. Oh, that makes sense. La 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 la. You mean the absolute index of light? No, it's nothing to do with light. It's time. You dilate time. You make time wider. You spread time over space. It's bizarre. You slow time. Yeah. Well, you don't touch time. I mean, time dilation is a wrong terminology. It's confusing everyone because it's wrong. There's no time dilation. There is ticking dilation. There is clocking dilation. The clocks run slower. It's absolute index of temporality. Yeah, so it's only the clocks that run slower. They tick slower relative to a stationary observer. A moving clock ticks slower relative to a stationary observer, or a more stationary observer. A moving clock ticks slower, but this is not this paper. This paper is not discussing time dilation. This paper, this papel is it's doing something much simpler. It's just noticing that the speed of light is a constant as measured by any moving observer. That is all that this paper is noticing. La 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 la. Let's do an arrow. La la. No, not this arrow. La 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 la. Oh my god. La la la. So we're gonna put la 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 la. Let's try to put from here. We're gonna have to make it smaller. La 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 la. La 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 la. Basically, wait. Control Z. Basically, shift. No, shift. Basically this, but I would make it dotted. You're gone. I wasn't sharing the paper? Oh my god, this is terrible. So he wanted to say, yeah, I will go sleep, Monsieur Slav. All right. Okay, so he says, let's make it gray. Okay. Oh, it's gone. And it's gone. Why is it gone? I would say put it in front. Order. Oh, we can't put it in. Only send it back. So it is in front? Then why can't I see it? Oh, it's dotted. Oh. La 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 la. So let's not make it gray. Make it black. So this is, we as the stationary observers can see time dilation. Well, this and this and this angle maybe we should make it a little maybe like this. So this angle represents time dilation. But this also, this and that, both. So let's just make another note. Okay, so this is 5. We as the stationary observer can see time dilation. I mean, this is also time dilation. It's just see, this is also a way to see time dilation. The fact that the wave, the fact that the wave needs to travel a longer path is also time dilation. Okay, I think there's enough information in this here, and we numbered everything. Ticking wave reaches detector while moving. This is time dilation detected. So time dilation for the rubber ducky is detected. La 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 la. There's a lot of information here, but you know, what can I do? I already explained the wave, that this is the single wave and it reaches this guy. Okay. And this is just more stuff. Okay. That's it. That's it. Let me see. One person is one. Oh, science rediscovered. If you consider yourself to be the dumbest person and no one in the world but the dumbest person solved it, are you sure it's not just the dumbest solution? LOL. No offense, just teasing you. I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm the smartest, but I'm the smartest because I'm the most honest. I'm not. I don't. You know, it's nothing to do with being smart. I'm just honest. I think it's about honesty. I'm just. You know, I'm honest. That I'm dumb. You know, there's a certain. I'm probably average, and I think probably a lot of geniuses are average too. Maybe a little bit above. It's a good question. It's not, I don't think it has anything to do with IQ. It's just honesty and being willing to be shamed. It's willing, the willingness or the preparedness to be shamed and to be called dumb. Look, I'm reintroducing ether. What do you think? What do you think they're going to call me? Right? They're going to call me. I mean, if they end up accepting ether, they're going to attack me. I mean, ether is, they're going to tell me, oh, Einstein already proved that ether, there's no ether, you dummy dumb. Oh, look at this dumb person. Oh, this dumb person, ether, Michael Sinamurli, he doesn't know Michael Sinamurli, what a dummy dumb. Of course they're going to come after me. So this is why no one that respects themselves is willing to consider the possibility that the ether theory is is scientific, and dismissing ether is unscientific. I'm saying Einstein is unscientific. I'm ridiculing Einstein. I'm ridiculing everyone. Do you think a person that respects themselves would be willing to take such a chance on their career, on their friends, and everyone respecting them? Anyone who is a little bit into science knows to stay away from what I'm doing. I'm attacking God. This is blasphemous. I'm talking about Einstein himself. I'm saying Einstein is unscientific, and all the geniuses are unscientific. Planck was unscientific, and for 120 years, all the geniuses didn't notice what I'm saying. So I have to be dumb to take this chance. But but it's also that I have nothing to lose. I don't care. So because I'm so dumb, because I'm not part of their cult, of their clique. I'm not part of the game. So, you know, that's what I mean that I'm dumb. Plus, I'm dumb because dismissing the ether is supposed to be smart. Assuming this postulate that, I mean, when you study um, when you watch a course online of special relativity, it's so unintuitive, right? So this is what they love. These people, they love the fact that, right, they turn it into like a religious text that only the clergy understands. Like no one understands, and right, everything I discovered started with Veritasium's video named "Something Weird Happens When You Follow Einstein's Math." It's like, wow, the clergy has spake. It's like the God chose his clergy, and the scientific clergy, they understand math, and we the dummy dum dums, we don't understand math. And 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 Veritasium, he's gonna explain to you the math and the weirdness of the math, and this universe is weird. This universe is it's magical. And basically this is going back to sorcery. This is going back to all, basically all the evils of the dark ages. This is just resurrecting the dark ages. So I'm not one of them. I'm not this smart person that's willing. I'm not part of the clergy. I'm not Veritasium with his 6 million followers. Who knows? He probably makes $1 million a month. This guy. He's smart. He's smart. I'm a dummy dum dum. And they all are very smart. Einstein was very smart. I mean, he got the Nobel Prize, and he banged a lot of chicks, and he got notoriety. So he's smart. Einstein knew how to play his cards smart. And it all, the scientific clergy, they are smart. They know how to make a lot of money from their IQ. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's about. And I'm not smart like that. I'm a dummy dum dum. I'm not smart. I don't understand special relativity. I understand the ether, the mechanical universe. I'm not smart. I'm not smart that I can understand why the speed of light should be a constant if it's not a fluid. So I'm not smart. I'm a dummy dum dum. That's what I mean. So if you consider yourself to be the dumbest person and no one in the world but the dumbest person solved it, because it's nothing to do with being smart. You don't need to be smart to solve it. You just need to. There's nothing smart. I mean, did you see this paper? There's nothing smart in this paper. This paper is about a rubber ducky in a bathtub. That's not smart. That's the dumbest thing ever. I'm just showing that I don't know special relativity. I could care less for special relativity. I don't need it. I just show that it's wave mechanics. It comes directly out of a bathtub and a rubber ducky. As long as the clock of the rubber ducky works on the mechanics of the very wave that it purports to measure the speed of. Someone is joining us and leaving, joining and leaving. Somebody just came and went. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Does anyone know this song that I keep singing? Ti la 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 la. Ti la 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 la. La 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 la. You don't know this song, so it's not gonna harm you. Anyway, it's an hour and 40 minutes. So let me see. Yeah, all the backgrounds of all the images are white. I think it's good enough. And I wrote a bunch of notes today. Maybe we should, maybe let's look at what I wrote. Okay, so the paper starts with, the paper starts with the words proof of Einstein's special relativity's postulate. Constant light speed for all moving inertial observers. It's not for all. So it's the speed of light is measured to be a constant. The speed of light is measured by all, well, we need to capitalize the words. The speed of light is measured by all moving inertial observers to be a constant c. Using a rubber ducky in a bathtub as a model for the ether. No one is going to understand it. Maybe it's a bad title. People are going to look at this and say, well, what the heck is going on? Well, what is this guy trying to prove? It's proof of Einstein's special relativity's postulates. The speed of light, and then using a rubber ducky in a bathtub as a model for the ether. Something like that. I don't know. We'll come back to this. La 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 la. Okay. Abstract. Dee da dee da. Is there bigger text? We can just normal text. It's fine. All right. In this, it's going to be difficult to read. Jesus. What is this? My eyes are not functioning. I'm losing my eyes. In this papel, we are going to prove that given, well, let's wait with the given. What are we going to prove? Let's break it up. We're going to prove that Einstein's postulate we're going to prove Einstein's postulate that basically this. So in this paper, we're going to prove Control-Shift-V, period. That's what we're going to prove. In this paper, we're going to prove Einstein's special relativity's postulate, the speed. We need to stop capitalizing. It's such a waste of time. The speed of light is measured by all moving inertials. No more capitalizing. Observers to be a constant c. That's basically his postulate. We're going to employ a thought experiment. For that, we will introduce a thought experiment based on Einstein's photon clock. It's based on Einstein's photon clock. So this thought experiment will consist of a bathtub filled with water. In the bathtub, in this bathtub, we will place a rubber ducky. This rubber ducky will, well, let's start with the fact that we'll measure the speed of the waves. The speed of the waves. Well, which waves? The speed of the surface water waves in this bathtub. This rubber ducky will measure the speed of the surface water waves in this bathtub. This rubber ducky will be sometimes stationary and sometimes moving with respect to the water. This rubber ducky will be at times stationary and at times moving with respect to the water. La 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 la. 3 people watching. Science rediscovered. Hey, I was thinking, does the tick and the tock detectors have their own clocks? No. These are there's no. It's just the tick and the tock detectors detect a wave and respond with a wave. That's it. That's all. They don't have their own clocks. There's no such thing. Like the one side of the detector compared to the other side of it being like a new clock. No. There's no clock. The only clock is the waving back and forth of these two detectors. I think they're called transponders. A transponder, it reacts with a transmission. It listens. I think. Let me check. I think it's called a transfer. Can we put small clocks in them to see what? No. That. Not in this paper. I don't see why you would want to do this in any paper. in this paper, I don't want that. This paper, I want to simulate exactly. I'm trying to explain exactly how why special relativity works. It works. It's special because our brains are similar to this clock that I'm introducing. And it's not really my clock. This is dialect's clock. Dialect introduced us to the sound wave clock. I'm simplifying it further, and I'm building a water surface wave clock. Because I actually want to build these toys. These toys should be built and should be sold off the shelf so that children can play with relativity. And this is not that's it. And then this is the easiest way to learn relativity instead of the equations, the event, the simultaneity, the simultaneity, the nonsense and the endless nonsense. It's a toy. Just play with a toy. You'll understand relativity. You'll see time dilation in front of your eyes. And later we'll do a length contraction and the rest of it. But in special relativity, every part of your brain, each atom has its own clock. Right. Each subatomic particle is a wave. This is quantum field theory says everything you are is a wave, and you wave at the speed of light. Everything in you is waving at the speed of light. And whatever has mass and is moving slower than light, yeah, but it's waving at the speed of light. It's interacting with the Higgs mechanism that makes it appear to be slower than the speed of light, but it's just bouncing back and forth. That gives the illusion of mass. But everything about you waves at the speed of light, just like the rubber ducky's clock. But I want to write down, your questions are really good. You made a point. Can we? No, that's not it. I don't remember. Anyway, so each detector is a wave, and therefore is a clock, right? Well, the detector. Well, the detector is not a wave, but the detector, it detects a wave and it reacts with a wave. So the clock is a wave. The clock waves back and forth. The clock, there's no particles involved in measuring time. The measurement of the time is based solely on the waves, and these waves, the rubber ducky then measures the speed of the waves. So, and that's exactly what we do when we measure the speed of light. Our brains are waving, our internal clocks are waving through the ether at the speed of light. And we're measuring the waves known as light, we're measuring their speed. That is the speed of the waving. So this is identical. This is identical to what the rubber ducky is doing, and what we're doing is identical. So we always, all observers, all moving observers, always measure the same speed of light. Why? Because the rubber ducky always measures the same speed of the waves, because the clock works on the waves, on the waving, that these same waves, it is measuring their speed. So I don't know how to explain it any further. I mean, to me, it's obvious. I mean, this is the beauty of it, that this is not even proof. This is just definitional. There is no proof here. This is more than a proof. Oh, wait. So, like, each atom is like a ducky? No. Each atom is a ticking wave clock. Each atom is a wave, because you don't have atoms. What's an atom? An atom is a proton and an electron. What's an electron? An electron is a wave. We know that an electron is a wave because of the particle wave duality of the two-slit experiment. When you're not looking, an electron is a wave. When it's not being interacted with, an electron is a wave. A proton is a quark, and when a quark is not interacted with, it's a wave. All the subatomic particles are waves. Waves in what? Well, waves in ether. It doesn't matter. They wave at the speed of light. They wave through the ether at the speed of light. We are just waves of ether. We're very tiny waves in the ether. And all waves in the ether travel at the speed of light. So our consciousness works on these on the ether. Our consciousness is a product of waves in the ether. So as we move faster in the ether, our consciousness slows down. Yeah, I need to write this. You're asking the best questions. Yeah, we are saying the same thing. Each brain atom is like a rubber ducky that has a clock detecting its top signal. Sure, yeah, signal at the bottom at an angle, but it doesn't. Right, it cannot. It cannot know it. There's no way. Well, on its surface, there's no way you can tell. You can use an interferometer, and you can. I mean, the numbers are so tiny that it's difficult to tell. But if you're moving really fast, when you move fast relative to the ether, you're going to start seeing effects like, and the interferometer is going to be clearer, and the laser beam that you fire straight is going to move sideways at a constant speed. So Einstein said that at a constant speed, you're not going to notice the bending. That's incorrect. So you will notice. Well, will you notice? I think you will notice at a constant speed. You will notice because the particle of light travels in the ether as you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that you will detect at a constant speed the deflection of the laser, because it's just like when you're moving through the water. When you're moving, let's say you're on a boat and you, and you're so it's waves. Let me think. I need to think. La 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 la. What's gonna happen with the laser beam? You point the laser beam right in front of you. The laser, I think it's gonna get deflected. This is so confusing. Wow. Well, you can do this experiment with water. So, what is a laser? A laser is a wave. A laser is a wave. Why? But why is it going straight? Why is the laser? How is it managing as a wave to go straight? How does it do that? La 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 la. I don't know. I don't know how a laser works. Does anybody know how a laser works? It's just two mirrors in a hole, and for some reason, it's like an echo. The light bounces back and forth and becomes coherent. It's only a single wave. It's a single wave that is amplified, like it's light amplification, SER, resonance, right? You're getting a resonance, so it's like an echo. Polarized light. Polarized light is something else. I'm trying to think. If you fire a laser forward, as right? It's not particles. If it's particles, you might get confused. You might become confused because you're thinking of particles, but you need to think of light as a wave. So as you're moving, let's say to the right through the ether or through water, it doesn't matter. Any wave you create will come back, right? It's gonna go forward. As far as you know, it's gonna go forward, hit the wall, and come back with a delay. But your brain is being delayed by the same amount. So you don't notice the delay. But what about the bending? Like when the light on the road glares in your eye, but a single line. I don't know what you're talking about, LOL. I don't know. Anyway, I need to think about this. I didn't think about, I didn't go through the details. Everything is new to me, so I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I mean, you're gonna fire a laser. Let's let me share this tab. You're asking very good questions. You know that, right? Very good questions. Very good. You're a very good person. I'm gonna sing a song now. La la. Who is drawing all these things? Rope? What is going on here? Rope? Wave? I don't know. La 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 la. Okay, so this is going to be notice inertial motion. Can you notice inertial motion laser? Oh my god, whatever. Can you notice? All right. So can you notice inertial motion? So what I'm trying to say is, so, oh my god, I hate it when this happens. So here is a bathtub. And here is the rubber ducky. And the rubber ducky is moving to the right. And as it's moving to the right, we want to say that it's firing a laser that way at the wall. And then the beam should come back and the rubber ducky should see the dot on the wall. All right. However, the rubber ducky fired the laser and then it moved to here, but it didn't fire the entire laser. It fired just the first thing here. By the time we're here, that first one is here. No, the first one has moved to here. And now the rubber ducky is firing the second burst of waves of laser. So the first one we can actually use, right? So the first one was here. Now during the second, so it's going to fire this, whereas the first one has moved to here. So you see what's happening as time progresses, the rubber ducky will move to here. 1 second. The rubber ducky keeps moving. No. It keeps moving. And now it's going to fire the next batch. This one will progress to here. And this one will progress to here. La 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 la, right? And this is happening in uniform motion. But then you would say, but this is not the behavior of waves. These are not waves. These are particles. And there are no particles in reality. There are only waves. So you need to tell me how these things are waving. You cannot tell me these things are moving. Nothing moves through the ether. Things can only wave through the ether. So really what you're saying is that this was the first photon, and it started out here, and it just wait, it's red. It started here, and it expanded to here by now. And this guy started out here, and it expanded to here by now. And this guy just started to expand. So when the rubber ducky, further down history, right? The red wave will ultimately hit. We can actually move the red wave. We can move it. The red wave, can we? La 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 la. We can't select both. It's not letting us. That's terrible. Well, that's terrible. So let's remove. Jesus, come on. Remove. So the red wave, let's pretend this is the red wave, and the red wave, wow, my laptop is burning. The red wave will hit the wall and will bounce back. La 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 la. It will bounce back, and as it bounces back, you can already see what's happening. It's going to you're going to see it. This is the laser beam. You fire the laser beam at the wall, you're going to see it, but at an angle. You're going to have to look to the left to see it. How is that possible? I don't know. I don't know what a laser is, so I don't know what to tell you. So if it was just a candle, just a normal light, then isn't this what would happen? You would measure the speed of light to be constant. You would measure there and back. You would say, oh, it moved at the speed of light. It's a constant. So why would you see it at an angle? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Why would you see it at an angle? I mean, you will measure. I mean, this is what we know. We know this from evidence. So your internal clock has slowed down. I mean, the question is, right? This is literally the internal clock. What all we're describing here. What? Who is here? Who is that? La 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 la. Andrew is here and somebody else. Read drum RTX.
Hello, Mr. Flip.
Who are you?
Yeah, I am fine.
Who?
What about what you said?
Who are you? Are you where did you come from?
Ah, yeah. From Egypt, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did
What
Andrew
about you?
did Andrew bring you here?
What? Andrew is my friend. Yeah, Amos.
Do you guys do you understand relativity and stuff? Do you understand physics? What?
اندرو في غلط عندي اسطى في الديسكورد باظ.
What?
سمعني صح؟
What?
I'm saying to Andrew.
Saying what? Anyway, do you like
Arabic.
أنا لا
No,
أنا
you are the better.
yeah, I'm a debater. You want to debate?
Yeah. But in Arabic community,
I in Arabic what?
Arabic community.
Okay. Do you want to debate me?
No. I can't speak English well.
Your English is good. It's good. But the question is, do you know how to debate? Do you know how to argue?
No. إلس مش عارف. أندرو الحقني مش عارف أتكلم كتير.
كتير. I know كتير.
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 Yeah. He is اسمه إيه؟
Anyway, you figure it out. I'm gonna continue thinking. So this
What you playing, bro?
I'm not playing. I'm doing a thought experiment. This is
What?
I'm doing science.
Whiteboard.
What?
Whiteboard.
Yes. I'm drawing a thought experiment. So
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
What?
So
Experiment.
experiment, yes. But I think I have it figured out. I mean,
Yeah.
what we're
How
looking
how old you, bro? I think you 15.
maybe nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Yeah, what? Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Bro. Is Andrew a good debater?
yes, Andrew is very good. One of the best.
Yeah, wow.
Yo,
Yeah.
hello.
Hello, bro.
Yes, hello.
So, what are you guys doing?
We are doing science. We are doing
What type of science? Quantum science, ontology science.
we're doing special relativity. Do you know special relativity?
Obviously, yeah, I'm a physicist.
You're a physicist?
No, physicist.
What's a physicist?
It's basically someone who emphasizes the studying of an ontology of physics.
What is ontology? What does that mean?
Ontology is basically the study of nature.
So that's physics. That's
We study the nature of physics.
okay. And what's the what did you conclude thus far? What's your conclusion?
Conclusion, what exactly?
Yeah, that's my question. What's your conclusion
On what? On what exactly?
on what you study? What do you think? Like, explain.
We study multiple things. There is multiple phenomena within the naturality. Therefore, there is more than one subject to be studying on.
I don't understand.
Wow.
You sound just like Andrew. So
What?
Yeah.
Who's Andrew? Is
Eh.
that a guy like
Andrew is the guy that sounds
what?
exactly.
Emma.
Who's
Exactly.
Oh, I have seen him typing in the chat.
Emma, what? You are bitch.
What? What
which
we
ممكن
Mr. Slave, can you even translate? I cannot understand what he's saying.
I don't know.
ف-
Anyway,
Is he saying
I
car?
don't know.
okay, listen, guys. I need to do work and I need to go. And
What is that? Yeah, bro. Mute soundbar. Mute soundboard.
guys, I don't want to have to.
Mr. Slave.
Yeah,
Slave.
yeah.
I will go. I will go. Good night, bro.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yo, I'm back.
yeah, I thought it was you.
Yeah, it's me
No,
from an alt.
I.
Yeah, you can continue, I guess.
Wait, I thought you don't want to wake up your neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm talking so slowly and in a slow manner, so no one get up and kick my ass.
I see. Okay.
All
Anyway,
right.
do you want to debate?
I can't.
Oh, so
Yeah,
okay. So we'll debate tomorrow. I mean, if you cannot talk, I don't.
yeah, sure. Yeah,
I don't want you to
we can
wake.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good. Go to sleep.
Decent.
What?
Hmm?
What did you say? Decent?
Yeah, decent.
Okay. So talk to
Right.
me tomorrow.
Yeah, bet. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So my conclusion for this diagram is that the opposite wall, we can just look at, right? This is identical to the internal clock. So the waving back and forth is the waving back and forth. There's no difference. There is a difference that you need to look to the side to see it. So I guess as you travel faster and faster and you fire a wave forward, it's going to get deflected and you're going to have to look to the left. So you fire a laser beam to the wall in front of you, it's going to get deflected by uniform motion. This has nothing to do with acceleration. So they never measured the effect of acceleration on the deflection of a laser beam. They never did this experiment. The only experiment they conducted is with gravity. They never tested with acceleration. There's no way they can accelerate. Like, how would they accelerate and test with a laser beam? Like, how would they accelerate? I bet you they never tested it. So the deflection, so Einstein's equivalence principle is nonsense. It's completely irrelevant, but that's going to be the next paper. We just don't need his equivalence principle. It's total nonsense. And it confused him and everybody. The equivalence principle is incorrect. That gravity is identical to acceleration, that's incorrect. And you don't need it. Gravity is just the flow of the ether. And you see that in Newton. And you see it even in Galileo because of Galileo's equivalence principle. Anyway, so in this paper we're not going to discuss this deflection, but you're going to get a deflection under uniform motion, in my opinion. And this was never experimented. Let's look at was this ever experimented? So laser or light deflection under acceleration. They say, oh, the theory of relativity is the best ever, according to the equivalence principle. No. Show me an experiment. Gravity-induced bending, you see? Gravity, yes. Let me see. A consequence, show me the experiment. I don't believe it. I don't believe you ever did this experiment. High speed, accelerating rapidly, such as in particles or higher, this effect becomes significant. Show me. I don't believe it. The accelerating observer's perspective affects their measurement of light direction. The equivalence principle is utter nonsense. If the ether exists, then the equivalence principle, I think my intuition is it's nonsense. Show me the experiment. There is no bending. Light always travels in straight lines in an inertial frame. No. How do you know this? But the observed direction of the path is different because from the point of view of a frame moving relative to a sequence of events, the sequence of events don't occur in the same place because that doesn't make any sense. How I'm currently designing a housing for a camera. The housing is connected. Okay. Gravitational. I don't care about gravitation. Gravitation, acceleration are not the same. Show me an experiment. Light deflection under acceleration. Experiment. Show me an experiment. So, I don't think they ever conducted this experiment. This one? Can we design an experiment to prove the speed of a particle? No, I don't want a speed of a particle. I want a laser beam. Show me that it's not deflected by uniform motion. Show me that it is deflected by acceleration. But you know what you can do? You can just rotate it very fast. Just have a laser beam and just rotate it very fast. Right? You can have a circular wall, and the center you have a laser beam and you fire it towards the wall. But now you rotate the laser beam. This is the laser emitter. And you rotate the laser emitter, right? At a constant rate. Omega, I think, is a constant rate. So there's no acceleration. This is uniform motion. So according to Einstein, you should not get any bending. But because of the ether, you should get bending. So I predicted you will get bending. You will see the dot, it will start to trail. In the beginning, it's going to hit the wall directly. But as time progresses, it's going to start trailing. You will measure the speed of light, c, but the dot will trail. The dot will drift to the left. As omega increases, the dot will trade to the left. Of course, as r is bigger, you'll get the effect will also increase. As r increases, this delta will increase. As omega increases, this effect will increase. As R increases or omega increases, this effect will increase, because I'm assuming ether. There's ether here. So if you rotate this very fast, this should be a very simple experiment to conduct. You put a camera on this. Okay, that's a simple experiment to conduct. Put a camera on this and fire the laser, and then start speeding up the rotation. You will see that the dot keeps drifting to the left of the emitter. I don't see any other way. And I think GR predicts it, because GR says that there is a fabric. So I don't see that. You should be able to see this in Einstein's field equations. Interesting. Okay, we need to write a paper about this. This is not for now. Okay, so that's the answer. Like when the light on the I don't know what you're saying here, but the light will get deflected. The answer is science rediscovered. The answer is that you will see the deflection. You will see the deflection. You will have to look further and further to the left. And this comes out of GR equations. This should be predicted in GR. I don't see why it should not be predicted by GR. GR should predict this. This is uniform motion. This is all uniform motion. Under uniform motion, you should see the bending. That's my intuition. I don't know. Okay, the ISS is an example. The astronauts float because of the equivalence principle. Well, I don't know what you mean. The Einstein's equivalence principle is that acceleration and gravity give you the same effects, which is nonsense. You don't need this assumption. This assumption is completely meaningless. I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it, and I think this assumption is wrong. We have the ether. Everything needs to, I mean, ether should explain everything. The equivalence principle, I don't think it's right. Why would, I don't think it's right. I don't think this was ever tested. Yes, and free fall and floating are equal to. No, because we know, look, of course there is ether. Even Einstein said so. I'd rather not always, appeal to authority. But Einstein said that ether is GR. So it's not just me saying it. I am saying it a little bit differently than Einstein. Einstein says that the fabric that he calls ether, he says it bends. I say that's nonsense. It doesn't bend. The geometry, you could say, is bent. The fabric itself, the ether, flows. But so his entire theory, the equivalence principle is complete nonsense. You don't need the equivalence principle. I didn't go through the course. I didn't finish the course, the Lenny Susskind's course, but I don't think you need the equivalence principle. Just like you don't need his postulate for special relativity. You don't need it. I mean, you can get special relativity from a rubber ducky. ISIS proves the equivalence principle daily. I don't know what you mean. Well, you have you have Galileo's equivalence principle. Galileo said that he noticed that all masses accelerate at the same rate. That already tells you that light should bend because of gravity. That's what it says. It says, regardless of the mass, it falls at the same rate. So even light, which is right, it's infinitely close to zero. Right? We're not saying zero. We're saying you can get infinitely close to zero, and you should accelerate towards the Earth. So Galileo already predicted that light should bend. Light bends because ether flows. So anything that flows through the ether will flow into the Earth. That's Galileo's equivalence principle. Einstein's equivalence principle is nonsense. It's nonsense. There's no evidence. You don't have any evidence for Einstein's equivalence principle. There's no evidence for it. We need to run the experiment of the interferometer. The interferometer will tell you that you can tell uniform motion. The universe discloses uniform motion. So there's an absolute, or there is a preferred frame of reference, namely the ether. So Einstein's equivalence principle is nonsensical. I don't see where it got him. Why do you think astronauts float? Galileo proved it with a thought experiment. Galileo said that anyway, I mean, the ISS, the astronauts are floating because they're falling at the same rate as the ISS, because all bodies fall at the same rate. And Galileo actually didn't just test it at Pisa or something. He also proved it with a thought experiment. He said, here is 2 kilograms and they're falling at the same rate. But when I connect them and it's 2 kilograms, it's a 2 kilogram mass, it falls at a different rate. That doesn't make any sense. Right? 2 kilograms separately, 2 kilogram balls fall at the same rate. They're identical. But if you attach them and they become a single 2 kilogram mass, it should fall at a different rate. That doesn't make any sense. So that's that's Galileo's equivalence principle, and he proves both experimentally and logically that all bodies should fall at the same rate. So the ISS astronauts and the ISS itself fall at the same rate. So it appears like they're floating. Light does bend, but light has no mass. Well, according to Galileo, according to the ether, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we know if light has absolutely no mass. It could be infinitesimally close to zero, but not zero. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know how the ether behaves. The ether seems to be the Higgs field. Now they say the Higgs has no interaction with light, but I'm not sure. It might have a non-zero interaction with light, very like infinitesimally close to zero, or a very small number. I don't know. Okay, special relativity explains Galileo with a thing with no mass. Well, SR has nothing to do with mass. That's GR. SR doesn't talk about mass. SR is a theory of electromagnetism. That's the title of Einstein's paper. It's just about light. He only discusses light. He doesn't discuss gravity at all, as far as I remember. La 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 la. Okay, the International Space Station is evidence of equivalence principle, but you don't need it. You can prove the equivalence principle from Galileo's thought experiment. I mean, you mean that? But look, I'm not discussing the equivalence principle because that's the next paper. Right now, I need to concentrate just on this paper. So it proves it by the fact that astronauts are falling all the time, and that equivalent to being in free space. That's not the thought experiment of the equivalence principle. The equivalence principle says that you cannot tell the difference if you're at home sitting on your chair or in an accelerating spaceship sitting on a chair. You cannot tell. And I think it's wrong. And I don't think we need the equivalence principle, but I'm not there yet. I need to go back and study it. But first I need to finish this paper. Exactly. SE, what is SE? I don't know. Has nothing to do with mass because light has no mass. La la la. Okay. Give me special relativity, SR. Can you Google equivalence principle for stream? No. I did many streams about the equivalence principle. I'm not gonna do that now. No, and I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Why don't you come online and talk to me, man? Well, what's the problem? Just talk. Let's talk. Let's discuss these things. I cannot read your comments and talk. It's killing me. It's killing me. Anyway, so the answer to your question with the laser is that basically the clock internally, the way it bounces up and down, that's exactly what we're doing with the laser. With the external wall, there's no difference. So it will bounce with an angle. So you will notice it. You will have to look to the side to see the incoming wave. So yes, you will look to the side, but you will measure the speed of light constancy. But so from the time you fire until it comes back, you measure. You always over the distance. The distance over time will always be c. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's late for me. I'm gonna go. Science rediscovered. Please fix your mic. La 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 la. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.